मेरा भाई 6 साल मुझसे बड़ा है, so we can never be vouching for the same girl because all his girlfriends used to think I'm like a child.
We have the two sons of Kapoor and Sons. They have a hormone-ridden effect written all over them. Meet Sidharth Malhotra and Fawad Khan.
Hello, hi.
Welcome to SpotboyE.
How are you?
Thank you so much.
Tell us, आप दो बेटों में से कपूर एंड सन्स में पहले कौन साइन हुआ?
पहले कौन साइन हुआ? I think
पहले the sequence I'm not
you know शकुन काफ़ी सालों से कोशिश कर रहा था ये स्क्रिप्ट को कास्ट करने के लिए अपनी फर्स्ट पिक्चर के बाद, and because ये ensemble nature is very difficult, so I think first was I got signed up before you, I think.
Maybe I don't know.
And then we all came together. I think yeah, when I met Shakun, he was very nervous and very stressed out कि picture cast नहीं हो रही. So when I came on board, and then ripple effect and everybody started coming in.
So how different are the two sons?
Very.
Yeah.
ये बड़ा भाई है, छोटा भाई हूँ. बड़े भाई ज़्यादा successful. दोनों writers हैं. The only thing common is we're both aspiring to be writers.
Aspiring writers. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's more of a. I'm probably the son who's expected to do the more perfect son image. That was expected to do the right thing at the right time and take care of everything in the right way. And he comes across as a bit of a slacker.
Yeah, he's also more successful. So I'm the black sheep of the family, the younger one, slightly not so focused. कोशिश कर रहा है. Work in progress है वो. He's not perfect. ये perfect.
और एक लड़की बीच में आ जाती है.
Well, to be very honest, this is not a love triangle based film. This is one of the veins in the film, but it's not the main vein. The main vein being, the relationships inside the family and outside the family, and more of a coming together kind of story. Very sweet story.
Yeah, but let's take a hypothetical situation. Really, a girl comes between two brothers.
Between two brothers.
And you are the two brothers.
I think मेरा खुद का बड़ा भाई है. It depends on the age difference. मेरा भाई 6 साल मुझसे बड़ा है, so we can never be vouching for the same girl because all his girlfriends used to think I'm like a child. But then if they're less age group, then boys will be civil about it.
Still भी बड़ा हूँ, so I'm still a little.
हाँ, but we'll be civil about it. I think we leave it up to the girl.
ये वाली मैं ले लेता हूँ.
It'll be definitely up to the girl, not up to the boys.
Yeah.
Fawad, how do you cope up with the female adulation? I mean, as I said, there's hormone-ridden effect. It is all over you.
I don't know. I guess I.
Sid, of course, yes, but I think we have spoken to him about it earlier.
Yeah.
You tell us.
Thank you. I mean, that is. I think we. I'm flattered. I'm definitely flattered, and I'm a bit of a blusher that way. Actually, I'll be very honest. I choose to stay a bit unaware about it because the more aware I become about it, I think the more chaos will ensue. I choose to remain unaware at how much the effect is. Yeah, fine. I think I may have a bit of a charming effect on women, but I just think I'm just like any other person. So I'm deeply flattered. Yes. उससे beyond मैं क्या कह सकता हूँ मुझे समझ नहीं आता.
Has your wife come to terms with this? Because initially, you said that she used to get a bit annoyed.
What? Did I say that she used to get annoyed? No, I never.
Yeah, I read it somewhere.
That's
some romantic
no,
scene.
she's
She's
not
very possessive about you.
She's fair. I think that I rightly so that she's possessive, and I'm happy she's possessive. Otherwise, I think there's something wrong with our marriage. But no, she's a very strong person. She's got her head screwed on, the right way, and she knows how to take things in a stride. But obviously, you see, I think this is the part and parcel of the kind of profession that we're in. The things that come along with it. Sometimes they can cause disturbances, but that is more when you are in public interaction, when you're there, and it starts to have an effect on your own personal life. But other than that, no. If you think that, if you're suggesting that we're going through a sort of a bad patch or we're discussing divorce, God forbid, then no, there's nothing like that. She's quite happy, she's quite proud of me.
Yeah, so as you spoke about the profession, you're thrown outdoors, you have beautiful girls around you. How do you avoid, we haven't heard a link up about you as yet.
That's a good thing, no?
How do you avoid the temptation?
He knows how to keep it.
I need how to keep the lid on it. Lid on the gossip.
No, so are you really the good guy or are you a smart player?
That's for you to guess. Your guess is better than mine. Am I really a good guy or am I just really a smooth operator and a smart player?
No, but what do you do when a girl crosses the limit and really, it gets annoying?
But that's never happened with me. Girl crossing the limit has never really happened with me because for me crossing the limit would then be कि कोई आके कपड़े फाड़ दे आपके, but that has never happened to me. When I used to perform on stage, so there used to be mob moments, but uske andar then you're able to get away with it because you have the proper escort with you and all of that.
That's right.
But no, I've not had those letters written in blood coming to my house or someone slashing the wrists. So at least I know it.
But guys do cross the limit. There was this KRK incident. Badtameezi ki had ho gayi. That's what I feel when he spoke so badly about Alia, your co-star on. the
Yeah,
film.
I think
and
also.
I salute you for standing up for her. So, can you tell us like what was your?
No, I think to keep it short, it's just we're all a profession of filmmaking. Everybody's allowed to content or make comments on our movies, but not on personal aspects or personal traits or visually appealing or not appealing things. I think a photo shoot pe koi cheap remarks manna is not called for. And that's it. And I actually know him, because we did work together in Equivalent. And so hopefully I think he'll understand what I was trying to say.
Siddharth, how do you cope up with this fact that everybody says that you're Karan Johar's blue-eyed boy? I must ask you before we conclude. You have been hearing this very often.
I think there's nothing wrong. Dharma is the leading production house of the country. And I'm getting to work with them and doing some interesting scripts with them. There's no such problem. I'm not
Doesn't
complaining.
it bug you that,
I'm not complaining. As I said, I'm looking for content. There are scripts in Dharma. There are scripts outside. There are good movies being made outside. I'm working with Excel. I'm chasing for content and no complaints. They're the premier production house. And what can you say? Everybody wants to work with them.
Fawad, what's your plan? I mean, how are you going to go further in Bollywood? What's the plan now?
My plan is that I never have a plan. And I think that's...
You really have reached somewhere. Now, how do you take this further?
I'll be very honest, I don't have a plan. I'm actually, if you ask me quite frankly, I'm a very lazy worker. So I've never put too much on my plate. Whether the question be that it's been served to me or not, or whether I pick and put on my plate myself as well, but I just choose to keep it light. I'd like to venture off in different directions. When I say directions, I'd like to try some more character-based work that requires you to transform not just in a way of like आपने अपनी physique बना ली या कम कर ली या बढ़ा ली, but the way I think films used to be probably made in the past. Peter Sellers, like for me, is I think what the kind of stuff he's done is fantastic. Even Indian actors like Mahmood, although that is more in the bracket of comedy के साथ serious भी आता है. But the way जिस तरह आप अपना भेस बदलते हैं and all of that. And in Pakistan, there's an actor that I really looked up to is Moin Akhtar. So the kind of graphs that they've followed in their career as far as what they've done with themselves while doing films, कि अगर script आया तो how do we make it more interesting? How do we actually add more zing to it? Or how can we just like give it our interpretation? That is what I'd like to do in the future as well. Content that allows me to experiment with that kind of stuff.
As we conclude, we'll put you just on one test together. What do you think will be the fate of Kapoor and Sons? You're up on trial and we'll know it soon.
It'll be awesome.
Let's see your gut feeling.
Very good.
It'll be amazing, yes. But I feel that the physical expression on the audience's face, and this is what I predict, and I hope that will be the case as well. They'll come out with a smile on their face. It's a movie that puts a smile on your face. That यार मजेदार फिल्म देखी, मतलब मजा आया फिल्म देखने का.
हाँ, जैसे कि आज की 2016 की जो फैमिलीज होती है उनके बारे में कहानी है. हर किसी एक किरदार की कोई बैक स्टोरी होती है, कोई रीजंस होते हैं, हंसी मजाक, झूठ बोलना, गुस्सा, सब कुछ इस पिक्चर में. एंड we're not claiming to be larger than life. It's very narrative based. We all have some small bits to do. It's not one character's movie.
I wouldn't draw comparisons with their style of filmmaking, but filmmakers like Wes Anderson, Woody Allen, and Peter Bogdanovich, that kind of a zone where it's real light but very real at the same time. People can immerse into the world rather than actually follow कि यार इस character का जो haircut है या जो इसका एक signature move है, वो that kind of stuff, which is again another form of entertainment. But this kind of film just it really absorbs you.
We hope this optimism translates into
cash
registers ringing, and I wish you all the best.
And we wish that you also go and watch them. We would love to hear what you have to say about it after the movie.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Sidharth.
Thank you.
Thank you, Fawad.